Good morning. Welcome to Shit I Don't Need. I'm Cal. This is probably the most shit I don't needest thing of shit I don't need that I've done so far. You do not 100% need this at probably any music festival, much less Bourbon and Beyond. Let's check it out. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the luggable loo. Yeah, so this is a completely unnecessary item. Essentially, it's just a 5-gallon bucket with a toilet lid. And I think everybody knows how it works instinctively without even having to be told, but I'm a maniac. And I'm going to have to actually do some real camping one of these days to justify all these purchases, but this is the Reliance Double Duty, made to fit in this particular portable potty, the luggable loo. Reliance makes a couple of different items. This is the one that I chose to go with. These bags are actually super nice. There's a bag on the inside and a bag on the outside. Ziploc, so once you're done, it's super easy. Obviously you just put this thing on here and then you snap the toilet seat back on and you're good to go. All right, I had this unnecessary item to our campsite. This means I am going to have to set up this godforsaken pop-up again. And typically I've seen these things kind of sitting back on the back corner of people's vehicles. They typically try to cheat, honestly, that line a little bit. So if our hypothetical line is right on my tire here, coming this way, I would try to position my pop-up half on and half off, kind of like right about here. So let's just set that thing up and see if we can make this happen. Here we go. We're gonna try again. This thing worked perfectly the first time, but if you don't get it back in the bag correctly once, I'm afraid it's effed. So. Actually looks pretty good. I'm not gonna mess around with it though. I'm gonna go ahead and stake it down. I'm definitely buying stock in Amazon, because what we got here in a freaking day: stakes and ropes. So I've got my TP, I've got my temp stake down, I've got my luggable loo, and I've got my bio blue, the blue stuff to kill the smell and all that. And I've had my morning coffee, and my phone's actually out here, so it shouldn't take too long. The daddy doorbell's just going off at the worst times this morning. That's what I get for sleeping in. So anyway, business was completed. I do have some advice for using this particular product. When you put the bag on the inside, make sure that it's nice and open and it's not just kind of flat there at the top. You know what I'm saying? And make sure the bag's nice and open before you get to any business. A lot of people use cat litter in them, and they just use like a regular trash bag and throw some cat litter on top of it, and then kind of, when that gets full, change it out for a new one. But cat litter is pretty heavy. I don't really expect to be using it that much. It is typically basically just for emergencies, something like that, because these bags are not super cheap, but they're also, you know, like $2 a piece, I guess, which is for everyday use. You don't want to do that, but for like a one-off camping trip or for emergency purposes, I think it's perfect. Because essentially, after it's done, also this comes off for a more comfortable seating situation while you're in there. But what this guy does is, once you take this fella off, this top bag rolls down into there, and this double seal Ziploc there you go. And all the supplies can sit right down the bucket. That's my poop in there.